Fundamentally, what we do is just train people into experiencing a deeper, calmer, and stable mind. Designed neurocognitive techniques for about 20 minutes. Some are at 15, some are 10. You will experience from the first day a more calmer, more better focused, and more difference in your Just close your eyes. Kadari. Now slowly open your eyes. Now how are you feeling? You're feeling mentally very blissful. We have not even sat 10 minutes.
I thought it's more. Actually, when I came here, I was a bit stressed because morning that meeting got postponed and I was waiting. But now all that is...
it's all washed off.
Yes. IT industry, they are not giving that importance to IQ, their importance to EQ. The more EQ quotient people, they are performing very well in their company. So they are giving that kind of importance to EQ.
That is also something we are working in neurocognition. Sometimes what is happening, I am emotionally good, I have that, you also have that, but the connection is not proper. We develop systems where people can develop an emotional framework within their own self, that it is easily relatable to people. Ancient system says man is the god of
the karma.
And that is what exactly the supramental neurocognitive techniques. To penetrate deep subjects, it has taken a long time. Fundamentally, what we do is this neurocognition development of stress, focus, or any mental and emotional upheaval challenges people face. I train people into experiencing a deeper, calmer, and stable mind. Focused mind, aligned mind. We have designed neurocognitive techniques for about 20 minutes. Some are at 15, some are 10, but the max is 30 minutes. So we will be very happy to provide you with a range of neurocognitive processes. Your job that time is to put on the headphones and just sit. Don't try to understand, don't try to... what happens in your mind? Sometimes you will experience as if you're getting a lot of thoughts. Sometimes you will feel as if you slept. Sometimes you will feel as if nothing happened. Doesn't matter. Just put on the headphones and listen, or give that 20, 10, 15, every technique
so
has its own.
You just close your eyes and listen to this thing for 20 minutes and then keep on listening.
After 20 minutes, automatically you'll open your eyes, 20, 30 minutes, and then just feel. Just do your job. You will experience from the first day a more calmer, more better focused, and more difference in your But if you do it for 7 days, 100% you will experience daily. If you do 100%,
all my friends needs this.
100% you will experience twice or at least 2x time.
Thank you, Sunil, for bringing him here.
So that is the thing that we are actually offering.
Fantastic.
And why, as I said to you, the same thing. Few gifted people have the vision. And the gifted people have a problem. To explain and to scale that gift to people, it's very difficult. If a team has that, the gifted person can achieve much more. Even for a gifted, see, finding the right person is a difficulty, as you mentioned. That's what you wanted to say. But then, creating an emotional framework for the team is very difficult, because situations change, emotions change, and our efficiency also drops down.
Yes.
It's not that I'm very sure in first term, if he could find such efficient, those efficient people are still there and he could have scaled it up. Situations change.
He has to identify such efficient people.
Such efficiency. And scale that also.
I've seen that.
It's very difficult. So what I try to do is, I create neurocognitive techniques for all this process, where what kind of emotional framework or mental framework you need to develop within you, that you can develop within the person. Of course, willingness is important.
Of course.
The willingness is
without willingness, nothing happens.
And I want to be more focused, or I am not able to communicate properly here. I want to. Then yes, we have designed a technique for that. You do that and you will find day by day definite improvement. And within a span of maybe a month, you will find 3x, 4x kind of a improvement.
Fantastic.
So it's that's and for example, people who have trained under us, we have documented evidences. People can read 400 pages of text in 1 hour and remember it, grasp it, remember it forever. We have not one, two, maybe 40, 50 people who can read 400 pages of any textbook, any page, read it fully in 1 hour, understand it and grasp it, remember it forever.
If that technique is told to our students, they can beat all our.
We are already doing it, and
see.
we are already beginning to do that, and that is the reason why we have 40 students we have trained. But this doesn't come in a day. This kind of a, first I will enhance the brain capability, then we will enhance the mind's capability, and then we will enhance the the perception capability. It's a process where we build it. But with a prolonged neurocognitive training, we have documented and managed to produce many adults also who can read that level. Now imagine if I can read a 300-page document in 1 hour and fully grasp it and understand it, a gifted person would do great in his life.
For example, right from childhood days, I'm not good at reading. I never read any novel, though my daughters, they read lots of this thick book novels, no time, but I cannot do any of those things. But my acquisition of knowledge is when I'm talking to people like you, that's when I acquire the new knowledge and I use and implement those things. But if somebody sends a long presentation, long email with attachments and all that.
Because your way of grasping is through emotion.
Yes.
You don't listen to the word, you listen to the emotion.
Yes. That's my use.
You are emotionally intelligent, highly. Emotional intelligence is something that's feeding your IQ. Some people, they have. But what I personally say is, in this growing world, we need to develop all the three SQ also. SQ is gifter, of course, but we need to develop SQ, EQ and IQ also. Then efficiency can be multiplied.
In fact, of late in the IT industry, they are not giving that importance to IQ, their importance to EQ. The more EQ quotient people, they are performing very well in their company. So they are giving that kind of importance to EQ.
EQ, yes. EQ is very important because EQ will help you experience that vision. EQ will help you translate, but in team communications and all that. Because generally what happens where the system process is there, to execute a process, emotion is very important.
Correct.
That becomes a chain. But that is also something we are working in neurocognition. Sometimes what is happening, I am emotionally good, I have that, you also have that in the teams, but the connection is not proper. We develop systems where people can develop an emotional framework within their own self, that it is easily relatable to people.
Okay, got it.
EQ
so
also
you developed such a framework?
We have developed all that. And we have at least 1,000 people have tried it till date, and we have a success rate of 100%.
So when did you start this journey?
3 years back, 4 years back, but 3 years back strongly.
I see. Where you got trained on these things?
That's my life work. I haven't done anything else other than
Is
this.
it? I see.
I haven't done, and of course I am a doctor by education, but and I never practiced. After my medicine, I completed my medicine, and after that I never did. My job is to explore this neurocognition.
Okay, that means you are going to some gurus and understanding the.
My guru, I don't have many physical gurus, but I've been experiencing and practicing Sri Vidya and other stuff.
Okay. So you learnt all these things by yourself?
Not exactly, but mostly for a common person understanding, yes, by myself. But I still had.
You wait this long before you start creating this framework?
Because this is highly, what I am trying to develop. Though I said there are many Himalayan masters that I have approached, and they guide me and I get trained there. But that's what, to develop and scale a technique it takes a lot of time with it. Because all our supramental techniques are so very effective to reach to that level of effectiveness. See, if somebody is feeling unhappy, unhappy or emotionally turbulent, now to make them peaceful is a challenge. We got that done 10 years ago, but I was not satisfied with that. Because what we are looking at is, I and my Himalayan masters always tell this to me. 1000 years ago, 18 times people raided India, one temple,
Correct.
and still at the 19th time also there was something to loot. What is a society where diamonds were sold on the road? What kind of a society? All that society was a spiritual society. Spirituality is all about abundance. Spirituality is all about performance, progress, and inclusivity. So, to develop such a spiritual technique and a neurocognitive developmental process, where I wanted to increase the scalability and efficiency of people, because I wanted to help students and professionals and adults to gain more efficiency. Emotional intelligence is very wide subject. For example, I want to develop intrapersonal relationships. Some people will experience relationship issues. I always get same kind of people in my life.
A lot of people in Hyderabad, they're facing these issues.
So
that's why you could see the more diverse rates in Hyderabad.
So why we have developed neurocognitive techniques and processes where person sets that emotional algorithm. I personally believe that we are all algorithm ridden people. Everybody has an emotional algorithm.
And he has written some algorithms for us before we take birth.
That also we only write. The ancient system says man is the god.
Prarabdha karma.
So we have done it. We have to work hard to change that. And that is what exactly the supramental neurocognitive techniques, to penetrate deep into such deep subjects, it has taken a long time, of years of hard work.
I see.
But,
So you have now mastered
all this.
Those things. Now you're in a position to take it to scale.
Yeah, no.
We will
Because
help
we have
you.
tested.
We'll help you how.
We have tested in many people, not one, thousands, and hundreds of students have been done. We have also done it on orphans. We have also done it on autistic people. We have a documented evidence of at least 45-50 people who were actually certified autistic. Now they are not autistic anymore. My deep passion is in scaling intellectual adults and making them more productive. Because with autistic children,
It takes more time.
It takes more.
And scalability issue is also there.
Not for me. The scalability here is not for me, sir. The scalability here should be for India. And it should be,
That's
the country should grow.
Yeah.
I am a country serving citizen.
I am also. The reason why you must have noticed.
Definitely.
My card says
yes,
international
sure.
startup. This thing.
So you promote, because my work is for the country.
Yes.
Your work is also for the country.
Correct.
So we are actually interested in
I want everybody to get employed, to see that they create more products. All these years, because the East India Company made us as a service-oriented. Once upon a time, we were the ones who produced Zero and all these things to the world. We were the ones who produced. All the knowledge was with us. But Britishers came and surprised, no, you have to import everything. You cannot do anything. So they made us literally servants.
With no strong gold mine in India, India had enough gold that people can loot for centuries.
Yes.
I feel we are a society of talented people, but because of our agitations and mental and emotional turbulence, we are productively far inferior than what we are actually.
Correct. What we are otherwise capable of.
So I basically am trying to help the society. These meditations, and there is nothing intake, no external thing. You don't have to take anything. Just put on the headphones and listen, and that's it. No other process or no other rules, and no food restrictions, any restriction.
And no time. Time. Any time in the convenient for the.
But daily. Daily they should do.
Daily same time or any time?
Anytime. But 20 minutes, for example, if you want to feel more joyful and blissful within you, more very happy, calm mind. Sometimes what happens is, lot of when you are trying to say or do something, our mind questions, can I do it, what will happen, and stress kind of little voices, what will happen, things will go or not, what will other people say, and all that. We have designed a meditation technique. You just do that for, it's a 18 minutes thing. You do that. After that, next 4 hours, even if you want to think negative, you cannot. Even if you want to, you cannot. My observation is, sir, this is your strength, but all you just said, explained, are the symptoms of your strength. They are you are strong, so you can talk extempore, you have that mind which is to the point, you have the mind which is available at the moment, and no fear to, and authority issues nahi hai. You don't have authority issues, or you are not. All these are your symptoms according to my observation.
Okay.
What my point is, you always feel the feeling within you is greater than anything, any situation at present. You say, as you mentioned, sir, you don't have fear. You came from an agricultural, very humble background, but you are not scared to talk to even a CM or a PM or whoever it is.
Yeah.
Why is that so? That is a symptom. You are not scared to talk to people of higher authority or power.
Yeah.
That's a symptom. What is the real strength is, you value yourself more than anything. You respect you, the person within you. Most people do not have this because, for example, if I ask a young boy or a gentleman, you say, I want to earn money because I want to have a car, I want to have an office, or I want to live like you. When you are working for, or when you are doing something with a end product, as a goal,
Correct.
your mind always feels belittled.
Absolutely.
So your strength is, you respect yourself, you value yourself more than the situation that's thrown at you. When you value yourself, your mind is respecting you, and love is mutual. So your mind is loving you, you love your mind. So your mind is extemporally talented and presenting.
Correct.
So that is your strength.
I see.
And ability to speak to people, that's a symptom of your strength.
Okay.
That is what fundamentally I've observed in all talented people. This is exactly what we need to train in ordinary people. And people who are hustling and I want to grow in my life. You want to grow in my life for what? The answer will be, because I want this. If you can train them into believing, I want to grow in my life. Why? Because I can. And I am.
In fact, I'll tell you one more example. One very senior IAS officer, he listened to my speeches. And one day, one conference, I went and spoke, and afterwards then he was telling me, see, in IAS, we get opportunity to, as a collector, we address a lot of people. We are trained in Lal Bahadur Academy at Mussoorie on these things, public speaking. This. In spite of that, the way you speak, the way I speak, I always take some points. I never saw you taking any. How do you do that?
How do you manage? You value yourself. You are centered within you. You respect yourself.
Okay.
You feel you are greater than anything. Then your mind, and it's like your mind is your property. When you feel, how will you do this? Mind, how will you do this? Then the mind will question, you are questioning me. It's a nagging thing. The mind doesn't cooperate.
Correct.
You don't do that. You respect yourself. You have trained, gifted. What is the gift you have? You love your mind or your capability naturally.
Naturally. I see what you said is there is a symptom, positive symptom which God has given part of the genetic formula, looks like.
As a strength within you. That's there within you. It will never go. You have trained, you are naturally trained, or you are naturally aligned that. But to scale your gift into many people, we need to train people into that self loving,
respecting, self-loving. Yes.
Situation presented to you, you should not be bogged down or you should not bumble with the situation. You should be within you. You do that naturally. And if somebody who is coming from a very humble background resonates with the humble background and say, I am a farmer's son. You say, I am a farmer's son. There is a difference. You don't have that as an identity. You have that as an element within you. Most people identify with their situations. If you want to scale the blessing that one person has, though 100% is not possible, but at least we can try 90%. Then what happens is productivity will be more, sir.
Correct. No, today that is absolutely required for the Indian IT professionals. Last time I went on a vacation to Vietnam. There one of the Indian IT employees who was working in Vietnam in big MNC. He was telling, sir, India, and they are comparing with the people from Vietnam. What is the comparison? Sir, salaries are same. Our Hyderabad, whatever they have in financial district operations, and what we get in Vietnam. But our report recently, our productivity from Vietnam is twice that of Indian employees in the same company. So, sir, this will create a problem going forward in India if our IT professional productivity is not at least similar to what the productivity of Vietnam or Manila or Poland, Czechoslovakia. That will hit the Indian MNCs may not really expand. Today we have that problem. They are expanding more in Vietnam, less in India, only because of the productivity. Otherwise, talent, intelligence, and all those things are okay.
That is because, sir, my observation, Vietnam is coming out of this stressful situation, and insecurity is pushing them for productivity. Now, Hyderabad or India is growing into more complacency mode because of the abundance that it has been manifested. Actually, any productivity that comes out of an insecure mind is not long lasting.
Oh, I see.
I am insecure. The Vietnamese, I am not blaming. That's how the country has gone through certain situations. Now they are raising.
Yes.
So the insecurity is there. That humble background is pushing them or forcing them to productivity.
Okay.
Now we need, here there is a chance. If we can activate the hunger for growth and remove the complacency that's been built into the processes.
How do you do that?
That's easily possible by individual training. If employees are trained into experiencing a mental opening, horizon, you expand the horizon of their looking, then it's very possible. Today, people are starting to believe their horizon, what they can see is the reality. Earlier, even Indians were forced, because when India infrastructure, IT was not there or stuff was not there, one visionary leader and great team had that vision to force that growth into them.
Yes.
They just caught hold of it. Now you are asking, you make it big. I don't know. That's what the situation is right now. The visionary leaders forced stuff, and they brought high-tech city. They brought Clinton into Hyderabad and said, this guy is here for IT. Now some money people have invested money. Well, the force is now building. Now the employees are redundant because I've been doing the same thing again and again and again. Now I need an invigorated mind. If we can develop an invigorated, excited mind.
The other day somebody asked, send a video of yourself on we're taking a very big, it's first time in the world, taking all the entrepreneurs, investors in a bus, taking them to the rural India and telling them their rural opportunities and make them as a startup entrepreneur in small villages and small towns. That is the first time in the world this kind of thing is happening. That's one of the reasons why I want to take this rural startup bus yatra. Because rural, I found, I'll tell you an example.
That insecurity will make them more productive.
Yes, I'll tell you an example. When during the peak COVID time, my mother was not well. So I wanted to go to my native place and stayed those 2.5 years. I was there all through. During that time, we have a big organic farm. All farm workers and their children, they used to live in the same campus. And since I was there 100%, I had to make myself busy, right? So I started a small mini Gurukulam. So early morning, all the kids who belong to farm workers' families, I used to ask them to come 6 o'clock and go for a walk and teach Gayatri Mantra, Muchinjay Mantra, and conduct some quiz on Ramayana, Mahabharata, all those things. And in the process, I found all of them, though they knew nothing about Mahabharata, when I asked them who are Panchpandavas, none of them were able to tell all the names, right? That bad they were on our own. But at the end of the all the quizzing and giving the competition, they became experts. One of the farm worker daughter, she got admission in Cornell University
Wow.
for undergrad with full scholarship. She got admission in MIT also,
Wow.
but they did not give full scholarship, but 50%. She joined in Cornell University. And her son got, her brother got a very good job in a multinational company in cyber security. Like that, all the kids were
Trained there, or
though I gave only, not that much morning or this thing, evening times, quiz programs and all that. Only that much only I given.
it's like a thirsty, even a drop of water can keep him alive.
With that itself, that's kind of a transformation I've seen.
Yes.
If only we spend a little bit more on rural India can become this thing. And whatever negatives are happening in the cities, the drug culture and all that, this thing, and the complacency and productivity low, and talking about all kinds of unnecessary things in the office and all that. So values degeneration.
It is like, sir, it is like saying I have invested my 10-15 years in building something. And now it is going redundant, so I will invest somewhere else. That's an investor mentality. But growth mentality, I've invested 15 years, now it's going into complacence. Now I can design systems where I can invigorate people's mind and make this more scalable, then transfer them there. It will be even more better. It's like I worked here.
Why can't we do this as well as that?
We should be doing both.
Simultaneously.
We should be doing both, because India should not be an insecurity driven country.
Correct.
It should be a invigoration.
Our population majority of them still in rural India, more than 60%. So we can't ask everybody to migrate to cities like Hyderabad and all that. This is already getting crowded. Instead, we create
Tier 3 is the norm.
those centers there itself. That is the Gandhian philosophy of developing the rural economy, Gandhi, Khadi, Gramojaya, all this. That's the reason why this journey we are starting on October 2nd, and Chandrababu Naidu is flagging off that rural bus yatra.
We have also been doing similar things, sir. That's a fantastic initiative. We are into this kind of processes where we invigorate, we develop that, that go-getting spirit, zeal, and we also improve all the intelligences in people, make them feel more calmer, more stable, their own productivity. If you are productive, we can ensure that you are naturally gifted, you will be 2-3x. But if you are not also, we will develop that intelligence within you. That is the kind of framework our system is developing.
No, this will be a great boon to the society if we do it at scale.
We have done it, if we do it at scale. We have done it in a small orphanage. We have taken a group of 60 young girls, 100% orphans. We have trained them for just 1 year. The lowest salary package after that is 7 lakhs. And the highest, that's the lowest. And the children who have got 18 lakhs yearly package from Anadashram to 18 lakhs pay package. The exit is 18 lakhs pay package. All children, everybody. But unfortunately, what we could not do is, if I could only do 1 more year, then 18 lakhs is a small thing, sir. We can do much more. But the truth is, the rural systems are, they are also not that developed. So we seek help from people to first experience this and then believe. Because what I personally say is, if you do our systems, from the day one you will feel good. Just after completing you will feel good. But within 7 days, you will feel as if everything around you changing. It is that impactful. Like generally, it's a tall claim to make. It's a very tall claim to make. I am making that with so much of confidence that it will happen.
Very good. I've seen some, whatever you said, orphanage, this thing. When we went to one orphan school in near Vijayawada, near Gannavaram Airport. It's an international school, but only for orphans. Some doctors from UK, they donated everything. It's on par or above par with compared to any international school. And they give even clothes also, very good clothes, food, everything. And what happened, they have up to 12th grade. After that, they don't have control on the. So what happened, people who, most of them are girls. They passed 12th grade and they got admission because they got good engineering colleges. It seems they all started returning back. When this doctor asked, why you are all, sir, we are not comfortable here, everything is secure and this, we don't want to have any degree and all that. Here itself, give some job or something, we want to be in the campus. Then he called me from London. Jay, this is what is happening. I want you to do something for these people because I can't give jobs to all of them. Where are the jobs? I said, I can't promise anything, but let me go and see the school and students. I went there, me and I took one of my colleagues, Mr. Vidyananath. Both of us went there and saw the campus, world-class campus. Then when we started interacting with the students who were playing early in the morning, basketball, football, and all this thing, then interact with you. They have so much of fire in their this thing. Everybody wants to do something. Then I said, okay, let us do some experiment. Take all the people who passed out of 12th grade and this thing, took them into a 6 months data science and AI course.
Wow.
We provided that. Today there rocks. I mean, every industry people there. Now we are thinking about expanding that into orphan university.
Wow.
We already application has gone to UGC. I think there'll be.
We can help there, sir. We within 6 months, if the students can give us half an hour a day, within 6 months,
I will make it happen.
Within 6 months, you will find every student telling you are performing at least twice the level.
I think we have to do it.
And that's the minimum I can
service to the society. We have to make sure that those people.
We are very much interested, sir.
That's one.
But that's what nation building comes
Nation
first,
building.
because they can think out of the box.
Yes, that's what he said. These kids, they cannot think out of the box, whereas the kids from rural background, they're more innovative, creative. We need such people.
But we, and my personal observation, sir, these kids are not able to think out of the box, not because they have AC home or AC thing, because they have this set parameter of expectation around them. A child who is having a AC school, AC bus, AC house, the parents are setting an expectation while setting in comfort zone or not a level playing field, actually overpaying field. I give you all the comfort. Now I ask you,
You have to
perform, and I don't even know what to perform. Perform. Now they don't know. See, for example, if you ask a dog to bark and not point a person or a thing, then it will bark everywhere. Mind is like a dog, sir. So the point is, you are giving me all the comforts, and moreover, children who have all the comforts, the parents are middle class, so city people. They have this. You have to be IT, you have to be an engineer, you have to work.
Yes.
Now, how will you manage it is the question they are anxious about. Now, it is the same thing, sir. I have, see, if there is a husband who is every day asking his wife, will you be able to cook for me? Will you be loyal to me? Will you be there for me? Every day if he asks this question, I'm very sure the wife is going to leave him.
Yes.
But 100%. But every day we go to a child and say, will you succeed? Will you be happy? Will you get a good job? Will you do? How will you manage? The child is not able to voice that. That is the reason why city kids are becoming more complacent, sir.
Yes.
I feel. In a village, nobody said them, whatever you do, that's great. Under the villager situation, I don't expect you to make 10 lakhs.
They can't even expect.
So you do something good. something good.
Study something.
Somebody like the great Sridhar Vembu that you are talking about, some visionary entrepreneur, he is going there and trying to offer them, say, I'll do you this. He is also not talking big. He's saying, I'll do you this help. Can you do that much? They are feeling that's a chance. Now, what's happening? No expectation pressure or no set background. No security background also.
Correct.
That insecurity with that this. And now Sridhar, I'm sure must be doing this much, this much, this much, this much, or else you wouldn't have scaled it to such profit.
Yeah.
So that's exactly it's playing.
There's one more data point. When I visited one IIT, one of the premier institutions, I asked that IIT director, how are our people from two Telugu states, the students are performing? Then he laughed at me. See, all Telugu state students will be sitting in the back benches. And I asked who are sitting in your front bench. They're all from Bihar, Uttar Pradesh, West Bengal. Then I asked why they got somehow the marks, they mugged everything. They had a standard muggifying technology. They somehow cracked this thing, got the percentages. Now in IIT, that's not the pedagogy that what we have. You have to do it everything yourself. The teacher says only 1%. The rest of 99% you have to do it. They are not able to catch up to this thing. They feel ashamed sitting in that. They are not able to this thing. They are going through a lot of mental strain.
Yes, sir.
That is the situation. Most of the I don't know about other states.
Perfect. We have trained some IITs and IIMs. They express or voice the same concern. So that is the reason why we are talking more about emotional intelligence development and cognition development, grasping intelligence, and moreover, application needs a vision with a horizon. You need to imagine. Now the so-called educational tools also, if I don't understand a concept, I will create a 3D model image and a video presentation. Now if I'm studying about atoms, example, now what is an atom? There is a photo there, there is a proton, everything. I am not envisioning it. They have killed my capability to envision. Now in the job they are asking, or IITs they are asking me to envision. Now they are struggling.
Correct.
So first we need to go back and train our children into capabilities to envision. Read some line and imagine. And imagine something more.
That pedagogy is absolutely required. And our school pedagogy is,
that's killing it.
Yes.
I want you to just spare, max is 30 minutes.
30 minutes
and it can be any day, and any time of the day, from morning
30 minutes is
to evening.
Done. We can fix a time also.
Any time, but if you fix it, it's fantastic. And just give few days, you will find, from the day one you will start finding, but after a few days it will be very visible. Within a month, people will notice that within you.
Suppose if, I keep traveling, international travel.
Wherever you travel, it's just...
during the travel, it's a 18-hour flight. So how do I do that?
We will train you into that. Okay. It's all scalable. It's
no, if it's a recorded one, probably I can do that in the flight.
In the flight also, you will have internet.
Yeah.
You will have internet. Wherever you have internet, we are available.
These days, internet.
Flight, I'm sure you must be flying. So you will have internet there, and it's possible.
Okay.
Moreover, it's not about this 30 minutes. I don't prefer, sir, after spending some time with us in a neurocognitive training, that's 30 minutes a day or so. After some time, I will tell you some technique to follow, to touch your body in a specific way, which you can do in an airport also, and not an obscene way, in a way that you can do it in airport. If you are highly stressed, you do that for just 30 seconds to 1 minute, and after that you won't be able to feel it. We teach people how to rewire entire your neurobiomechanical systems. And neurobiomechanics what really means is, my hormones are the same, but my nervous system reacts to the hormone in a different way according to the algorithm it has. Now, the communication in between happens is neurobiomechanics, body and mechanics of which. we develop that also.
I see.
So you will experience a plethora of
I see.
progressive experiences designed into it, but it is not limited. I have developed a vast system, sir, and for this, for that, for this,
Very
because
good.
it's a very see what problem you have should not be or cannot be a problem for somebody else. Somebody, every mind is different,
Yeah.
and we need to train
God
that
has
mind.
created every human being in a unique way.
Yes, sir.
So
Yes.
shall we start today?
Yeah, yeah. So all you have to do is just close your eyes and sit. Okay? No, nothing goes.
Yeah.
Just close your eyes.
Okay.
Ha de re re de ka da ri ka Now slowly open your eyes. Just feel yourself. You'll feel very blissful with open eyes. Very blissful, silent and calm mind. We have not even sat for 10 minutes. It's not even 10 minutes. But when you are opening eyes, you are feeling as if you came from a very deep sleep.
Yes.
In 7 minutes,
I thought it was a longer time.
and 7 minutes you sit like this. For next 4 hours, you will feel the same bliss and silent mind.
Actually, when I came here, I was a bit stressed because morning that meeting got postponed and I was waiting, and he came with all his entourage and.
Yeah, you seemed agitated. I saw that.
Yeah.
I noticed it.
But now all that is not there. I can work.
Earlier, while walking to me, also you were having this performance. The mind agitation was there. That's
Yes.
I noticed it.
Yes.
Now it's all washed off.
Yes.
Pleasure meeting you, sir.
Nice meeting you. We'll have one photograph with you.